New information on the cyber attack targeting meat processor JBS. In the last 90 minutes, the FBI said it believes the group Revel is behind the attack. JBS said the vast majority of its food plants are open today, and the USDA said it's reached out to meat processors across the country, encouraging them to produce more when possible. New at 5, a representative with the Alabama Department of Agriculture says they do not anticipate a cybersecurity attack on a leading meat producer to impact pricing in Alabama. WAVE 31's Bridget Divers learned more about the potential impact of the JBS cybersecurity attack.
After a cybersecurity attack, progress is being made for one of the country's largest producers of beef and pork. The JBS CEO announced in a statement that their systems are coming back online after this week's attack, and that they have cybersecurity plans in place to address these issues. But one local man says the cyber attack does not surprise him.
Honestly, it's expected. I mean, the world is running more and more on cyber, so it's something that you have to think about every time you use a phone, every time you go out. It's going to affect everyday life.
And there is potential for meat prices to be affected, something that Lee does not want to see.
If it went up, I mean, spending $50 for like 6 pounds, going up to like $100, man, that would be pretty steep. I mean, groceries are the main commodity I spend most of my money on, love to eat, and it would suck if it cost more.
Rising cost is something even suppliers don't want.
Retailers don't like to raise prices on consumers if they don't have to, especially with these short-term shocks. So they're going to try their hardest and they're going to work to absorb any potential increase.
Multiple JBS plants for beef, pork, and poultry were able to get back up and running today, and almost all of their facilities were able to ship products out to their customers. In Huntsville, Bridget Divers, WAVE 31 News.
One person familiar with the cyber attack investigation says this is one of at least 40 food companies that have been targeted by hackers over the last year. This attack is also the third major cyber attack impacting the U.S. in the last 4 weeks alone. Last month, a ransomware attack shut down the Colonial Pipeline for 6 days. Experts say it was one of the most disruptive cyber attacks on record. Last week, Microsoft revealed hackers compromised the U.S. Agency for International Development's account with an email marketing service. From there, they targeted thousands of accounts, including 150 government agencies. The attacks on the Colonial Pipeline and Microsoft accounts originated from hacking groups with Russian ties. President Joe Biden is scheduled to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin in 2 weeks. The press secretary says they will discuss the recent cyber attacks.
President Biden certainly thinks that President Putin and the Russian government has a role to play in stopping and preventing these attacks. Hence, it will be a topic of discussion when they meet in 2 weeks.
The White House said Presidents Biden and Putin will meet in Geneva and plan to discuss, quote, the full range of pressing issues.